Pretty birdies. Hello, my name is Rafnum, and welcome back to Fantasy Friday, where we play a fantasy game of my choosing. Now, this kind of goes hand in hand with Throwback Thursday as well, because this game came out. This was only released in Japan when I was little, but this is Final Fantasy III. Which Final Fantasy III in the United States was actually Final Fantasy VI. The whole thing is really confusing. But after Final Fantasy II, another game wasn't released in the United States until Final Fantasy VI, which they called Final Fantasy III. That is not this game. This game is the actual Final Fantasy III that came to the US just within the last 10 years, I want to say. But the original version of this game came out in like the late 80s, early 90s, something like that. But we're gonna skip through the opening cutscene and everything, and we're gonna start a new game. Okay. Ugh. Ow! I didn't see that hole there. What have I gotten myself into now? Name. It shall be Rafno. Oh, Rafno, yes. Confirm. Mouse, get off the screen. Go away. I don't think I need you. Ah! There's a green man with a knife. A goblin. Hello. Yes. Agis. So obviously this is the old style of Final Fantasy where it's entirely turn-based, and you build a party and all that stuff. You got to grind out levels. But I loved these games growing up. I loved these games so much. They were always so much fun for me to play, and it was an amazing journey for me, and I could enter into these games and just get lost for hours and hours and hours, and I love these games. Those were monsters? Why do I get the feeling this is not the safest place to be? Because you're in a cave. Honestly, it reminds me of me. He reminds me of me. That's what he does. Why do I feel like this isn't the safest place to be? Because it's not. It's hard. Yeah! Now, I don't know if this was in the original game or not, but Z, that's what it is. In this version of the game, you can zoom in so you can get a closer look at things, and sometimes you'll find hidden things by zooming in like this. Which, of course, after every fight, you have to redo it. Which I thought that was a really cool concept. Instead of just going around and clicking on everything, you can actually zoom in, and you'll get a little glint when something's hidden that you can find. My job level has increased. I've played this game a little bit, not a whole lot, but I have yet to figure out what the job levels are. Job levels going up reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics, where you level up your job level and you got new abilities and stuff like that. But as of yet, I have no idea what leveling up my job level is, or does, or anything like that. I have no clue. Nothing. Okay, so, no, zoom back out. There we go. All right. Now. Guitar! Now, with these kinds of games, what I've always done is I've wandered around and leveled up and just grinded out tons of levels until it was so easy for me in the starting area that it was ridiculous. And that's what I usually do in these types of games. I don't think I'm going to do that with this one, though, because, obviously you guys want to see me playing the game, not grinding out levels. And random encounters is Like, for me, random encounters is... I love random encounters. I love the kind of games that have random encounters because you can grind out levels and level up and all that fun stuff. But there are many, many people that absolutely hate random encounters. What's this? Wrong button. Tab? Tab. Equipment. Hand. Leather shield. Nope. Tab. Nope. How do I go back? Backspace. Okay. This is interesting. There's something strange about that rock. Press Z to study this. See, this is what I was talking about. You press Z, and now all of a sudden there's something shiny on the rock. And we can interact with it. And it turns out to be a switch that opens up the passageway to the next area. And I love this art style, too. I mean, I really don't think it's the same art style as... I got a long sword. As the original game. Yay! A stronger weapon! But it's still really cool art style. And, you know, I've always loved the style of all the Final Fantasy games. They've all been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Especially for the time period when they come out. And just take, like, Final Fantasy VII, one of the most well-known Final Fantasy games there is. It was one of those games that was considered way ahead of its time as far as the graphics go. With its blocky, you know, look and all that stuff. Owie! Owie! You know, it was 3D, but it was all, you know, like triangles and blocks and that kind of stuff. Which, at the time, was amazing graphics. Nowadays, it's like, well, what the hell is this when you see something like that? Unless it's a game that is obviously made to be that way, kind of like this one. Yeah, I gained a level! A regular level instead of a job level. Job level's gone up twice. But the Final Fantasy games have always been at the peak of whatever technology is available at the time, and the knowledge of that technology at the time. So you'll get a Final Fantasy game that it may not have the best graphics overall of the console, like when it's all said and done, but based on when it comes out and when they start a production and all that stuff, it's one of the best, graphically one of the best games there is for that time period. Like I said, it's when it comes out, not the overall lifetime of the console. I know, like, Final Fantasy VII was not quite as good as Final Fantasy VIII or 9 or 10, which, I don't know, Final Fantasy 8 or 9 as far as graphics go, because when Final Fantasy 8 and 9 came out, which all those were on the PlayStation, the original PlayStation, not the PlayStation 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or Infinity, whatever PlayStations are on at this time when you guys watch this video. But the first PlayStation was Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, and Tactics as well. And when Final Fantasy 7 came out, it was one of the very first games for the PlayStation, and graphically it was one of the best games out at the time. And then Final Fantasy VIII came out, and it looked better than Final Fantasy VII. Then Final Fantasy IX came out, and it was more the JRPG style of game as opposed to, you know, Final Fantasy. They went with the JRPG graphic style, where it's more of a manga kind of thing. A wellspring. What mystifying color? It is very pretty blue with an outline of greenish, like aqua. I'm kind of rambling on about these games. Ooh, I'm down to 9 health. I better... The cool thing about this spring here, which, you know, being in the first cave and being the type of player that I am, it's nice to have this here because this HP and MP restored, so I'm back to full health. Oh, wait, I wanted to look. No, nothing. Okay. I didn't think there was anything, but I just want to make sure. I don't see nothing. And I've always loved the music for every Final Fantasy game. The soundtrack of all the Final Fantasy games, every game that I've ever played, every game that I've ever seen. Actually, just Square Enix in general, the company that makes the Final Fantasy games, Square Enix, Squaresoft, you know, they've changed their names a few times over the years and combined with other gaming companies and whatnot, but it's always been Square something. They've always had amazing soundtracks for all of the games that they've played. I don't think I've played a game or seen a game by Square or Square Enix or whatever the company was at the time when the game came out that had a bad soundtrack. And this music is basically the stereotypical Final Fantasy soundtrack. I mean, it doesn't sound any different than literally any other of this style of Final Fantasy game, not the more recent ones with the 3D and all that stuff. Ah, man, I'm in the back row. Means I won't hit as hard. How do I... front. Alright, yeah, take a whack-a, now move up. There we go. Alright. Now we can attack and get our full attack power. That sucked. Come on. Come on. Yeah! And yeah! Okay. I think I went up a second level. I wasn't paying attention. Job level, blah, 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 blah. Job level increased again. Okay. Before I go too much further, let's use a potion, because I know what's coming up. I keep doing that. Backspace, backspace, backspace. Status. 51 experience to the next... Yeah, I'm level 3 now. Okay. Ah, forward. Unto dawn. Right, wrong thing. Oh, sorry. He doesn't have a nose. But what's that? An evil creature attacks Rafno. It's a Toidle. Item. Oh no, I did not mean to auto. Item. Antarctic wind on the land Toidle. Skadish. Ow. We're gonna do that again. I don't have any actual magic or anything yet, so items is the way to go. Antarctic wind. Ow. Okay, I'm out of those. Time to just whack-a. Whack-a. I win! It's the first boss, so of course it's gonna be pretty easy. Job level has increased. Yay! I still don't know what that means. You have been chosen. Huh? Who's that? Who's there? Warrior of the land of darkness, you have been chosen as the bringer of hope. Huh? Are you sure you got the right guy? Because, you know, this is me we're talking about. I die a lot. So, if it's guy that dies a lot that you're looking for, I'm your man. If you're looking for somebody to not die and save the world, that ain't me. Is this Crystal talking to me? Darkness is threatening to engulf the world. When light is lost, the equilibrium will be no more. What are you talking about? There are others who share your destiny. you must seek them out. Once you find them, I will bestow upon you our last light, our last hope. I am definitely not the guy for this. You have chosen so badly, so badly for this. I am not your man. You should choose someone else. I'm gonna die as soon as I leave this cave. Now go. Oh wait, I don't understand. Why'd you choose me? I'm going to die. Insta-warp out of the cave? Yes. I'm back on the surface. What was that? Light, darkness, our last hope? What was that all about? I don't know. Oh, that's a cave. No, I don't want to go in there. Go into the town. Alright. Weapons! Hello? Wait. No. Nope. Sell. Knife. What? No. Best weapon he had was a longsword. I already have a longsword. How about some armor? Armor. That's better. I'll take that. And that. And that. And then we go out and we go equipa. Head. Chest. Arm. What about pants? Do I just run around in my underwear? I'm not wearing any pants, so I keep pushing the wrong button. I'm assuming I'm just running around in my panties and no pants. Just chest armor, armor, and head armor. Not that head. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm watching you.
You came, Rafno. So it is you who has been chosen. You must understand that your meeting with the crystal was not happenstance. It was the crystal's will. You have been chosen.
I'm telling you, you guys chose the wrong dude. I will die a lot. I'm brave. I will go wherever you tell me to go, but I will die over and over and over again. Wrong dude. Wrong dude. Chosen for what? I don't understand.
A long time ago, a traveler came to me carrying a newborn child. His face was covered in soot and his clothes were burnt to tatters. The child he carried in his arms was you.
I could have guessed that.
To think, even as a newborn, you were already destined to be chosen by the crystal. You must now set forth on your journey, take your power, the light you hold in your heart, and use it well.
Yes, sir. I am on my way. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. And I go over here, and somebody will tell me to go over here anyways. Because over here is this.
Oh yeah? Ghosts don't exist? Then go there yourself and prove it. You don't have the guts. You're a coward.
Let's see, what shall we name this one? You look kind of like Cain. We'll name you Cain. Just because. Cain. Hey, Cain, what's going on?
It's Rafno! Rafno! Let's hit it! Blah, 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 blah! Blah, 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 blah!
Don't say blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm such a dork. Hey, wait, Cain. You don't have to run away from me. I just wanted a hug. I'm not a coward, but I know I have to be stronger. But I can't ask for Rafno's help. I'll show them. You sure will, you little weird-looking Cain wannabe guy. You show them your guns and show them that you're tough and buff and stuff. Hey! Attacky. Luffy. Attacky. Hi, Winnie. Yay! Okay. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Look! Ah! Kane, it's me, Rafno. Don't be afraid. Why did you run off on your own? What are you trying to prove, anyway? Let me go with you, Rafno. I want to show everyone that I'm not a weakling. I did manage to come here all by myself. You'll take me with you, Rafno, won't you? I don't know. All right, if that's what you want. It's dangerous to go alone. Okay, let's take a peeky in the Towny Wowney. If I remember right, yeah.
I feel so empty. Curse that chin.
Yeah, I thought so. I believe everybody in the town is like that. Yep. So I'm not going to be able to buy anything. I'm not going to be able to sleep anywhere. None. What's in here? A fountain. HP and MP restored. Yay. Nothing. Okay, we leave now. What? Why? Whoa, what the? That was weird. Apparently the flowers were so thick and tough and bushy that I couldn't even possibly consider passing through them. Or walking over them or stepping on them at all. They're just too tough. Hello?
What? How many times do I have to say it? No, I don't have any mithril rings. I want to get rid of this curse as much as you, but how am I to temper mithril as a ghost? Even if I weren't cursed, I couldn't work unless I knew my daughter was safe. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have been so harsh in training her.
Yeah, probably. You know, when you're harsh on teenagers, I found a potion. They tend to push back and fight back and not want to do what you tell them that they should be doing. We're gonna leave. I know what's up north. It's a cave, and I am not strong enough to enter the cave. So we go power up. Doop-a-doo. Want to explore the woods. Hello, Wolfie. What do you have? You have a knife. Okay, we need to fix that. Owie! Ah! Tickle! Werewolf. Oh, critical hit. Nicely done, Kane. Nicely done indeed. Quit stabbing me with your stinger. Die, Buggy, die! Yeah, okay. Yay, 12 experience points. Okay, we're gonna go back to town. The town up here. And we're gonna see if we can upgrade Kane's equipment. Make him a little tougher. Let's see. What have you got in here that Kane can use? Leather shield. Bronze bracers. Dang it! Wrong button again. Ah! Go over here. And talk to you. Longsword. Alright. Now we shall equip a Kana. Left hand. Or main hand. You already have. Dangnabbit. Nope. Okay. No. Talking to you again. Nope. Sell. Knifa. Okay, now we shall go over here and purchase some magic. Because this is a magic shop. Poison. Sure. I was hoping for something more like heal, like cure, but I guess that works. Learn Poisona. Can I have you learn too? Nope. Okay. Wait a second. Oh, you do have magic. Okay, you have 3. Okay, cool. Alright. So, we're going to leave now. And we're going to go outside the town just because we're going to save. And we're going to call this one here. I know we didn't get too far. But, you know, that's the start of a new adventure. And this is as far as I've gotten with this game. So I haven't even gotten any further than this. I hope you guys like this game because I do. I like it. I love it. I love these games. I love all these kinds of games. And I hope you guys like it too because I'm going to keep playing it. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. Because when you ring the bell, you get notifications every time I post new videos, which I do daily. We'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep your head up and keep moving forward. This is Rofnum, signing off. Bye-bye!